private self merging and to come out and say,
dare
to come out and say what it is.
Yeah,
that
and
dream of.
Absolutely. But I also think, to build on that, it's also about finding the right people within a company. So if you're in a bigger corporate, you need to understand a little bit the ways, right? And so if you have a diversity and inclusion like working group or something like that, that might be the right place to connect to. Or if you have people, or like volunteering days, those are like easy connection points then. But here in Coca-Cola in the Netherlands, we had a group of young people who had all kinds of sustainability ideas. So maybe it's a little bit like what you described in Salesforce. And they came up with some ideas and they presented that. So I wouldn't say that if they would have gone on their own, people wouldn't have listened to them. But I mean, them grouping and then actually coming up with some plans and suggestions also was an important sign to the rest of the company that actually there's a group of young people willing and ambitious that had thought about it and just not ran in with some idea, but really were serious about it. So I think it's also sometimes that, to really show that you've thought about it, there is a win-win in there, right? So yes, it starts with you, but also try and think it through.
Yeah.
Because that actually also helps the rest of the company or organization to kind of connect then to it and not think, okay, now I need to fund your little thing and then your thing and your thing. It can become unmanageable if you're really, really big, right? So I guess that's also a little bit the caveat that people need to keep in mind.
Yeah, those are two bits of valuable advice. Would you have any
Can I just say also, doing good is much more than money. Money is just a tool, but it's actually giving some of your ideas, your time, and I'm sure that lots of companies really get praised of all these NGOs asking for money. But you know, these strategic partnerships are so much more valuable. They're a bit more complicated, and it takes a bit more time. And you need to find the click with the company as an NGO, and as a company you need to find a click with an NGO. So both sides need to work, but it's more than money. So I think you need to get out of the box of thinking, oh, if I give money, it's okay, or if I ask money, it's okay. It's more about how can you kind of come to the common goal together.
Beautiful. Thank you.